I'm Shrimpchu, this is the Sims build, but not only is it Sims build, it's my first attempt at the new Sparked challenges. So, Sims Sparked! There's a reality Sims show now, and then they're doing gallery challenges that I don't know yet if there's any link but other than the name, and obviously the, like, potential winning being on showness, but didn't pay attention to that part. I just went build ideas. So the theme, the concept is wedding venues. There's various themes. Like there was like rustic and tropical, beach, spooky. If you couldn't tell by the fact that we are in Midnight Hollow, Forgotten Hollow, the Sims worlds blend in my mind. I'm sorry. Forgotten Hollow, Sims 4, right? But yeah, I went with the spooky vibe. I saw spooky in that list and went, kind of do want to try building a beach wedding place, because sometimes, you know, my Sims live in Solani and I'm just like, gee, wouldn't it be nice if they could have a designated wedding venue? But that's not this video, that's a future video. Because I thought, okay, Vlad's lot is the only one that's really suited for this, because the others are all too close together. Like they don't look like a separate like venue. So I kind of in my head the like, I don't know, Forgotten Hollow building committee have been pestering Vlad for ages about his quote unquote abandoned family mausoleum, which is totally what this building is in my head. Be like, wouldn't it be cool if we could use that as a vampire-only wedding venue, Vlad? Wouldn't it? And eventually he's just went, okay, fine, you can do it, you can have it, whatever. Just please stop talking to me. That's how I picture that going. So the concept is totally, it's a little abandoned vampire mausoleum thingamabob, complete with basement coffins that has been converted into, well, a wedding venue specifically aimed for vampires. But you know, it's not like anyone's going to stop anyone else having one. If your Sims are just a little bit spooky, they can come here. If you got spellcasters who are a little bit spooky, they can come here. There is a feature that is more aimed for vampires or, well, spellcasters with teleportation or broomsticks. There is a rooftop hot tub that you may have noticed, and there is no access to it unless you can fly or teleport. It is for spookies only. Supernatural, spookies only. So you can sort of see the layout forming from this. There's the little like wedding ceremony room. Before that, there's two rooms. They're both toilets at the moment. I changed the second toilet. I make it a bit of a bigger room and make it like a small getting ready room. You know, because maybe the bride, maybe the groom, maybe both still need to get ready a little bit. There's that option. And then, yeah, there, I did it. I'm ahead of myself, see? And then outside is like the combo dining and dance area with a nice glass roof. So even if your Sims wanted to get married during the day, they can still have a roof above them. They should still be able to enjoy their wedding, inside or outside. And yeah, I wanted to just place gargoyles because I did wanted to make it feel like they literally took the mausoleum, added in the wedding stuff, but didn't really remove much else. Yeah. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm just like, I don't know. I had a thought. It ran away. Oh, yeah. Landscaping wise, like I do paths and I do a lot of the that like dead rose bush that came with vampires, because I'm like literally like they went, this place is abandoned and wonderful, and that is the aesthetic. They weren't like, oh, we need to like get rid of the dead plants and bring in fresh ones. No. There's a few little rose bushes that are growing up that are not dead yet, but for the most part it's like, it's a little bit overgrown, but it's still kind of organized. And hopefully it works. It's not a big venue. It's not the fanciest venue, but it's just a nice little spooky venue. I think... Okay, I know I'm placing items into the nice display case there because you just need more decorative items. When you're pacing around outside waiting for your cue to go into the ceremony room, you can just get distracted by that raven skull or some crystals. But yes, the outside where I place that fountain, I'm pretty sure I go back to using the pond again. Because I like the idea of there just being like piranhas in that pond. Like, you know, because maybe like a little pond in an actual like wedding photo potential location is like some beautiful koi or something. And vampires just like, oh, look at the piranhas. For the record, I do think piranhas are beautiful too, but, you know, just... They wouldn't be the expected one, you know? Maybe we should change that. Equality of expectation for piranhas. So yeah, there are literally 6 coffins down in the sort of basement-y area. So... if your Sims and or their guests want to get a head start in that honeymoon... There's place, or you know, maybe your Sims are just like, I need a nap before this, or maybe you've dragged your poor Sim spouse to get married, and they're exhausted, and you're like, okay, just get through the vows and the ring and everything, cut the cake. Okay, now you can go nap down there. It's okay. I kind of had a fun time figuring out the roof for that bit, because it kind of didn't work with what I decided to do with the rest of the roof. I just made it like a half gabled one, like it flattened a lot. It's chill, it's fine. I also, yeah, I moved some of those lounge chairs into one corner of that so people can like just sit and chill. They don't have to feel like they have to be at the table or the bar. They can just sit down and sort of feel like they're a little bit not I don't want to say removed from the social situation, but like if they're kind of like, oh boy, this is a lot of socializing, they can sit there and just watch. They can be a little bit of a people watching wallflower if they want. And I throw in like those banquet tables, the like tiered fancy tables. So buffet mode established, and then there's one up by that like totally like the married couple table that is intended for your Sims wedding cake. But there's not a big focus on the catering because, like I said, this is aimed at vampires, and, well, the vampires are either bringing a +1 as a snack or a great supply of plasma fruit in their inventory. And plasma, the plasma packs, that's it. I was like, plasma juice? No, that's not what it is. Plasma packs. It's literally just a pack of plasma. Now, in any other wedding venue build, I would feel like the lack of a mirror in the get ready room would be an oversight, but I kind of thought that sort of worked with the whole vampire thing, because they don't have reflections, so why would they? And then I thought it'd be funny, because then if like you have non-vampire Sims who want to get married here, they're like, but where's the mirror? What? And they have to like keep running into the bathroom to like try and use that mirror because it's like the only one. And they're like, how do vampires live without being able to see themselves? What? Meanwhile, the vampires are all there looking absolutely perfect. Like, we don't need mirrors. You know, I've never thought so much about wedding venues, because between this and wanting to try to do some sort of like fancy beach thing, just because I don't normally build wedding venues, I built like one very cozy little, like it was a very small venue that had a little bit of inside dining and dancing area and a bar and an outdoor like ceremony area. It was just chill. Built that years ago. And I mean, it's not as if my Sims don't get married. They do, but I either use that one lot I built 5 billion years ago, or, you know, get married at their house, or the various, like, parks or whatever that have a wedding arch already there. I'm just like, this is chill. I say that, you know what, more recently I have just made Sims that are already married, like they're pre-married in Create a Sim. That's why I haven't had a lot of weddings. Though I am just waiting to get that call, like the get married for money call, and it's gonna happen. But I am excited to bring vampires and potential other spooky themed Sims to get married here, because I just love the concept. Like I said, it's not a groundbreaking build. It's not super fancy, but it has a theme and it went for it. Oh yeah, I toyed with having the hot tub down there to be all accessible and stuff, and then I was like, no. Vampire rooftop hot tub. Also works if, like, your Sims are like the marrying Sims or vampires and no one else is, and they want to just get away from everyone, they can just be like, a rooftop hot tub time. See, there's those little still alive rose bushes I told you about. Life and death in harmony. Slap that on a t-shirt. Yeah, so I wanted to place that werewolf gargoyle, so I was like, I need more height there. And then I was like, can I just do a roof here? And this is when I like realized, okay, what am I doing with the little roof above those stairs? Because I wanted it to be a little bit sheltered, lest the seasons, rain down the stairs, literally. But then I remembered an idea I had that I wanted to try out potentially with this build for the roof as soon as I'm done placing spandrels, apparently. I say apparently, I remembered they existed, because every so often I forget they exist, and I go, oh yeah, I can use those. Okay, yes, gargoyle. I was like, I want to make sort of, how castles have that? I have no idea what the, like, architectural term is for the raised bits with gaps in between. But I was like, can I try to roughly recreate that in essence, just to give it, like, maybe Vlad's family mausoleum was based on a castle. Maybe it used to be part of, like, the ancient castle and it's only part that remains. Whatever way you want to think about that, I was like, that would be pretty neat. It's also the closest I've got to building a castle. Maybe one day I will do that. Maybe. Though, on the topic of The Sims Sparked, like, the actual show, I don't know, man. Not like I don't know, but I haven't watched. I started watching it. I'm literally like 8 minutes into it. Like, they've just ran and grabbed all their items, and it's about to go on to seeing what they do with all these items. So I'm excited, and I'm like, oh man, what are they all gonna come up with? But I don't know what to expect from, like, a Sims show. Like, it's still just, my brain is still just like, wow, a Sims show? And also I saw some posts that apparently, like, people could have been nicer to stuff with Sims, and I'm kind of like, oh dear, what happened? Hopefully nothing too bad, but at the same time, oh no, what happened? But at the start, everyone seems happy and excited, so I'm currently happy and excited. And then I was like, I need to record this to put on YouTube, because I want to put it up probably this weekend, so that I want this one to go up before, like, the Sparked challenge is over, basically, just to be like, timey-wimey. And then if I build the other one, oh yeah, this is the part where I stared at this build for a while going, like, I am missing something and I know it, but my brain has, like, went into too much building, no longer function mode. And then I realized, outdoor lights, that's it. This build's gonna look fucking terrible at nighttime, which vampires might quite like to be here at, with no lights. So we fixed that. But thank you for watching. Have you watched Sims Sparked? What do you think? The follow-up to this, where I actually have watched the video and tell you what I think, is probably several videos away.